Welcome back, Olson Speed Shop. Do a quick update on this Camaro. I've had quite a few people ask, what does it sound like exhaust wise? So we're going to show you. Quick reference of where we're at right now. You can see all the wax on top of the roof here. Right now as we sit today, heater core is installed. What else did we install? Heater core. Oh, all the interior stuff, the armrest, window crank knobs, dome light, all that stuff's installed.
Grill.
And the grill, that was a big one. The heater core actually was faster to install than the grill. The grill was kind of a pain, and the reason why is that he had been backed into, and the valance on the bottom valance had been kicked up. And when I went to put in the new grill, that valance being kicked up was a pain. So we ended up tweaking quite a bit, tried to get that valance down back where it should be, but it turned out well. Isaac, he's the cameraman right now. He'll go show you after we get this started and let you hear what it sounds like running. So other than that, we are on stage 3. Stage 3 is complete on the body for the buffing and that. And you can see how much better it is. It's looking way better. We still have the magic coat to work. This is the magic I've heard. So we're gonna throw this on. This is McGuire's number 7 show car glaze. You put it on, you let it sit 24 hours before you buff it off, and then you buff it off. Supposedly this is gonna makes it real deep looking, makes the finish look like the color's deep. So we're gonna give it a shot and keep our fingers crossed. Right now it looks beautiful. Basically we're lacking this. We're gonna put this on, let it sit 24 hours, and then we're gonna do a protective coat of wax. One final wax over the whole thing after we got it all the way we want to protect it so that it lasts. So that's where we're at on that. So we'll start it up and give it a little bit of rev here and there so you can hear what it sounds like. Isaac can go around and show you the front grille, and that's where we're at. We don't have much left on this before the owners can enjoy it. So there it is starting. That gives you a little bit of understanding of what it'll sound like, especially on this quadrijet when you get those 4 barrels kicking in. Quadrijets are known for that throaty wah once they kick in. So I kicked them in a little bit so you could hear that. So that's exhaust, and this is stock exhaust the way it come in 68. We went right back to stock, and so that's the way 68 Camaro sounded back then. We got dual mufflers coming out, and they go into one muffler. It's a single upright right by the axle, between the gas tank and the axle. They come in, and you got 2 tailpipes that come out, and that's the way it was. That's the way we wanted to keep it. So anyway, Isaac can show you the grill. And it come out really nice. So you can see here, this was kicked. It's still up a little bit, but it was kicked way up. And this trim piece here was bent up. So we ended up tweaking both of those down to get this grill to fit in nice where it should be, level. And so it's looking good. So one last thing, let's talk about this real quick. Right here, I just installed this. So I got the new heater core in, but we just installed this radiator overflow bottle. I tried to find a spot that was fairly hidden. It's a pretty fancy bottle, all aluminum, highly polished, but it's not stock, but we deviated a little bit. I got tired of it spitting coolant out on the ground. Just in 68, they didn't have overflow bottles. In 70, I mentioned this before, I think in 70 they got overflow bottles going. So we put in this overflow bottle because I want to keep as much coolant in this system as we can. With this overflow bottle, it can now puke out. It'll go into the bottle. When everything cools off, it'll suck it back into the radiator. And I just don't want any heating issues. We want to keep it nice and cool. Engines run nice, cool. They don't hot. So, giving it every chance we can. And we've kind of hidden it in here, so it's not super noticeable, but it's an upgrade that is worth it. And this originally did have an overflow bottle on it that someone had added. It was right here, bolted onto the radiator support, and it was a big plastic bottle. It looked a lot like this bottle here, the windshield washer fluid bottle, but it was aftermarket, and it was so thin, and UV had been on it so long, you'd barely touch it, and the thing would just shatter. So, and it was a little bit ugly where it was, and I didn't want to put it back. That's why I tried with just the tube going down. But I feel a lot better about this, having the overflow and being able to contain that antifreeze, and it's a closed system now, so it can work to where it'll dump fluid and suck it back in, like they do on new cars. So anyway, that's where we're at. Not a whole lot left on it. As you can see, Steven over here, he's polishing up hubcaps that the owner got, Dan got. We want them to look good, so he's putting his magic in them and getting them the best that he can with some polish, some metal polish. And so you'll see it when the top's on it. You'll see it with hubcaps on it, and before we deliver it. So that's where we're at, and I hope you're enjoying the videos. But we'll keep on. 2 more steps on the finish work, but it's so much better. If you go to my Facebook page, Holton Speed Shop, and you can see before and after photos. I did specific areas that were really bad, a lot of surface rust, and then what they are now. And you can really see the difference of where it was to where it is now. And it's beautiful now. It's coming out better than I expected. And so I'm hoping that with that glaze on, it'll really be nice. So anyway, have a good Labor Day and enjoy your weekend, and we'll plug along here. I'm excited for it to go to the top shop. It'll make it really nice. So until the next video, we'll see you.